I am so tired of seeing videos of businessmen, crypto bros, hustlers that are making videos doing such a good job of convincing people that they need to stop doing things they enjoy and dedicate every waking moment of their life towards making money. Actually, not even waking moment. Even when you're sleeping, you need to be making money, and you shouldn't do anything that can be done for you or isn't absolutely essential to your being alive, because that's time that you could be hustling and you could be making money and you could be working, but you're not. And part of the reason I'm so tired of it is because I fell for it. Well, not really, not like that. I didn't see Andrew Tate and start my own online sex trafficking ring. I don't mean anything like that. But there was a time where I was very anxious about my future. I was very poor. I am very poor. And I thought, if I want to have a future, I need to constantly be working. I need to be constantly working on videos so that maybe one day I can make a profit from them. I need to constantly be writing scripts that I could sell one day. I need to constantly be, and if I'm not doing that, I need to be at my actual physical job making money so that I don't die one day. And this was a very unattainable mindset for me personally, and it took me years to realize that it's not for me and it's not for everyone. I would constantly be forcing myself to work on the scripts that I'm writing, constantly forcing myself to write videos, film videos, edit videos. Anytime I wasn't at my physical job, that is all I was trying to do. I would stress myself out so much that it would send me into these constant panic attacks, and I would be so stressed out that I would have to put it down and go do something else for the rest of the day. I would have to sit there and play video games or go on social media just so I could calm myself down. And I felt like such a fucking loser because of it. Because you see people online, you see these fucking YouTubers, these crypto bros, these businessmen, these creative directors / influencers that are like, you shouldn't even cook for yourself. That is such a waste of time. I spend literally every waking moment of my life in business calls, with investors, on my job sites, for the thousands of businesses I run. You see fucking relatable people, like people that aren't like these insane men in business suits. You see people like Mr. Beast, and literally every second of his life is accounted for. He's always making videos. He's planning videos for years in the future. And it's not like he's crazy, because the work he's doing is paying off. He's the biggest YouTuber ever probably now because of all that work that he puts in. And he seems like he likes it. So you see someone like that, and you get the idea in your head that it's possible, it's attainable, and if you spend every little moment of your life working, then you'll be successful, and all of that work will be worth it. You'll have money, you'll have fame, you'll never have to worry about money again, you'll have all the friends you could ever dream of in this world, you'll have influence, you won't be forgotten in this lifetime, and just the idea of not having to worry about money alone for a lot of people is enough to convince you to start working and never stop. And for me, that was very unattainable, and also something I could not keep doing because I have such horrible anxiety that I cannot possibly maintain something like that. I like to work hard 3 days a week so that I can use my weekly 4-day weekend to decompress. And so obviously I can't do that, but thinking about it now in a less anxious headspace, in a less desperate headspace, even if I could do that, I don't want to. That loser guy that's like, I eat Uber Eats 3 days or 3 meals a day because why would I waste time cooking when I could just buy it and keep working, keep making thousands of dollars a minute because that's time I'm not wasting? Dude, cooking is fun, and eating is fun, and learning how to do new things is fun, learning how to take care of yourself is fun. It's a necessary part of growing up, because 99% of the world is never going to get wealthy enough that they can eat out for every single meal. The way, if that works for him, that works for him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he enjoys that. But convincing other people that there's no value in making your own food and choosing your own ingredients, learning how to cook, spending time with yourself, cooking this food, and then enjoying it. It's telling the world that there's no value in that because you can't make money doing it. There's people that tell you that you should never go on social media. You should never sit there and scroll because it's a waste of time. It's rotting your brain. And honestly, to a degree, I agree. There are social medias that I personally try to avoid like the plague. I try my best to never scroll on Instagram. Every once in a while I might post on there, but I don't go on Instagram like that. I avoid Twitter like the plague. I don't think I've ever opened Twitter and not seen the most angering shit ever. It's just, it doesn't make happy. But for a lot of people, going on social media is their only way to express themselves, their only way to make new friends, depending on the situation they're in. And even more than that, it's a way to decompress. Like, when I'm working 12 hours a day at my job, I don't want to come home and work more. I want to go on Tumblr for 20 minutes and then knock the fuck out. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you have a job that you're working insane fucking hours from that leaves you exhausted and beat at the end of the day, don't let people convince you that you're evil for scrolling on fucking Pinterest. Don't let people convince you that you're wasting your life and that you're a loser because you're watching a few YouTube videos while you get ready for bed. That is absolutely insane. They even say stuff like you should never watch TV. You should never play video games because video games are a waste of time. If something makes you happy, it's not a waste of time. And I want to say that because I think a few people need to hear it. I don't think you should waste your life away watching TV shows 24/7 while you sit there scrolling on Instagram. I don't think that's good for you. I can't imagine it's good for your brain. I don't know if it's making you happy. But if you have an off day and you want to watch fucking Netflix, watch Netflix. If you want to check out this new show that everybody says is amazing, that's not a waste of time, especially if you do it with someone else, especially if you're making a happy memory watching something with someone you love. That's not a waste of time. And the idea that video games are a waste of time, video games are a piece of art. They were made to be enjoyed, and for microtransactions. and for microtransactions. But somebody, especially if it's an indie game, somebody poured part of themselves into making it. And playing it is an appreciation of that art. And again, it helps you unwind. A lot of us don't have the luxury of not being stressed out for 9/10 of our day. We have horrible, shitty lives. And if something takes you away from that for a few minutes, if something helps you get your mind off that and helps you unwind after the horrible day you've had, it is not a waste of time. And a lot of us aren't lucky. A lot of us have to spend every waking moment of our lives making money for our family. Not fucking crypto bro money, not Andrew Tate sex trafficking money, but working at their 3 jobs that they have to support their children. Some people have to work all the time. And it's a miserable life. If making money is the only thing you care about, you don't care about friendships, you don't care about love, you don't care about enjoyment, then fuck yeah, dude. Spend every waking moment of your life making money, if that's what makes you happy. I want you to be happy. But for the rest of us, I don't want you to let yourself be convinced that it isn't worth it to sit down and enjoy things sometimes. Even if they aren't making you money, even if in the scope of things people see it as a waste of time, doesn't matter. Because I think at the end of the day, if you're taken care of and the people you love are taken care of, being happy is the most important thing. We need money to be alive. Money can solve most of the world's problems. But do you want to be the richest person in the world, or do you want to be the happiest person in the world? Man, what the fuck do I know? Don't listen to me. Look, I was so mad about it, I made a sign. I hate doing thumbnails. How the fuck do I look angry? This is my angry face. Thank you so much for watching. Oh wait, I also, in the vein of monetizing every little piece of your life, I want to say this, and I want to precursor it with, I love sex workers, I support sex workers, I think soliciting should be legal, I think porn should be legal. I have nothing bad to say about sex workers. But we live in an age where it's very normalized for every young girl to have an OnlyFans. And if you want to do that with your life, and you know deeply in your heart that that's what you want to do with your life, and that it's not going to make you uncomfortable, that that stuff is out on the internet somewhere, then do it. I don't think someone should stop you. I don't think someone should shame you for that. But if you're a young girl and you're even a little bit uncomfortable at the idea of the whole internet seeing your lady parts, you don't have to do it. I know it's enticing, the money that you could possibly make from it. I know that you might really need that money. But if you aren't comfortable with those parts of your body being on the internet forever, I don't think you should let the culture right now convince you to put it out there anyway. Don't let the culture right now convince you that you should have an OnlyFans if you aren't in your heart 1000% comfortable with that. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. Amen.